Good morning again from the Rooster Inn. This is Venus. It is at a very low altitude right now. It is at 3 degrees. I have a very good view of the eastern horizon. I can go in places as low as 1 degree. But it is interesting to see that it is a crescent. The extreme turbulence obviously is due to all the atmosphere between Venus and us. I'm going to try to see if I can take a substantial planetary capture and see whether that allow me to do some good imaging of Venus. Yeah, this is where I want to look. Come on, and this is AVI, target name Venus, and we're going to go with 400 count. Let us record them. I'm going to try to bring Venus just a little bit further in the middle of the screen. That should be good enough. Let's record 400 frames. Earlier this morning I recorded 400 frames of Mars, and PIP, the planetary image preprocessor rejected all of them, saying too small. Venus may be just a little bit larger than Mars, so we may get to keep some of the good frames that I'd like to stack. Now the big question is, can we take another batch? That the ding is always music to my ear. Bring Venus back in the center. And we'll try to take, I'm going to go for it. Well, let's take another 400, let's not be too greedy. There are enough good frames in here that we may be able to stack a nice crescent that is Venus. Backyard EOS software uses the sensor in the camera to take individual frames and make them into an AVI video. I'm going to try to increase exposure speed for a moment. Right now I'm at 1/60th, 1/25th, and go with 500 just to differentiate between the two. See if this one gives me better definition around the crescent itself. Successfully captured 500 frames at 1/25th of a second and 100 ISO. I'm going to try to go 1/250th. Yeah, this is looking nice. Let me take another 500 frames. And not what I wanted to see. Backyard EOS crashed. Yep, it's gone. Well, let's use this opportunity to show you my planetary image processing. And this is where I go to pip as my next step. We just need to find the file, the captures, planetary, and this is the latest Venus file. There it is. 500 frames, planetary, and input options, processing options. It's looking for object detection threshold, minimum object size 25 pixels. It's going to crop and line up. Output option is going to be an AVI, and then processing is going to be very quick, only 500 frames. All 500 frames have been discarded. No object detected. Okay, let's go back and see if we can change the object size. By going down to 5 pixels again. And let's see if it let us reprocess. It is insisting it doesn't like me. All frames detected. That leaves me with one option, namely auto stacker, to see if it wants to work with me. Bring the same file, drop it into auto stacker. There it is. Perform a first analysis, telling it it is a planet. Not too bad. It's telling me that about 20% of the frames are have quality of better than 50%. I live or die by this graph. It tells me how many frames I should try to stack. So we're going to go with about 20%. The next step is to place an AP grid. And there it is. It placed one. Already, let us stack now. Done stacking. And this is the Venus that it came up with. Not too shabby. I like it. This is Venus. I'm going to go back, restart Backyard EOS, and take 1,000 or so frames. And see if we can get another picture of Venus. But this one is definitely viable. I like it. It's too bad that YouTube does not allow me to post pictures. I end up having to put a bunch of pictures together into a video. Frame and focus. Yep, we're still in there. Let me go planetary. Come on, move up in the middle, please. As you can see, it's already bright outside. The sun is never too far from Venus. Or is it the other way around? Venus is never too far from the sun. Five X, 10x. 10x is what usually crashes it. AVI and ISO of 100. Yeah, this is what I was trying to do when it crashed on me. I'm gonna go with a 1,000 frames just because of the very high level of turbulence. Record it. It's recording at 22 frames per second. So it's taking individual frames, 1,000 of them, and making them into a video. This has already been a good morning session with that beautiful picture of Venus. There it is. And this is a very mild enhancement of the picture. Not bad at all. I like it. So we have captured the 1,000 frames, and Backyard EOS is trying to back them onto the hard drive. And keeping my fingers crossed, it's not going to crash on me this time. I wait for that ding. There we go. This is good news. Let's go back to photo staggered. I'm gonna skip PIP right now. Auto stacker, and let's grab the latest file. There we go. It's obviously a lot lighter. You can see the red around the frame here. That is auto stacker trying to align the 1,000 frames. It is a planet. Let's analyze it. Much worse quality. It's telling me probably about 10% of the frames at most are good or viable. I'm going to go with 10%. Let's place the grid. There it is, and let us stack them. Done stacking. Let's see what we have. It is saving, and there it is, saved on file. That's the unenhanced, and this is the enhanced. Yeah, not as good as the previous ones. So that is the video, and this is the good one. I'll take it. And this is Venus this morning. I will leave you with this picture. Wishing you a good day. Very soon it will be time to switch telescopes and put the solar scope up to see where the sunspots are this morning. Time to go enjoy the paleo waffles that my wife got up early to make for me, with some bacon, eggs, and a good cup of coffee. So long from the Rooster Inn.